I convinced some scammers that they were talking to an elderly old couple with a few $100,000 in their bank account. They claimed our identities had been stolen and that hackers were using our accounts to launder money. Of course, they have the perfect way to fix this and steal all of our money, but I wasn't gonna let that happen.
Don't call them. Don't call them.
Let me put you on hold for a second.
No, miss, no.
So here's the story of how scammers thought they were gonna be getting hundreds of thousands of dollars and end up getting caught and getting pretty emotional in the end.
What exactly was the last activity you were trying to do on the computer, Mom, when you got this alert today?
The same thing I do every
you've been
night.
getting this message,
Try to take over the world.
you've been getting this. Okay, the reason why you've been getting this alert on your computer screen is just because it seems to me that you have been receiving a Microsoft Security Defender alert on your computer. Now, do you see things changing on the computer? The mouse is moving automatically?
Yes.
Okay, I am able to go ahead and see your computer screen. You were trying to go ahead and access your bank account when you got this alert today, right?
Yes, I have a Bank of America account.
Okay, I want you to go ahead and please try signing into your Bank of America and check is everything working fine or not. All right, so if everything looks good with your, finances, I want you to go ahead and please sign out from your account, and I can go ahead and quickly check that out for you. What exactly it is.
Yeah, everything seems good.
I'll go ahead and quickly run a scan on the computer. Seems to me just like an identity theft wherein someone is trying to go ahead and use your identity over the internet for illegal activities. So I'm going to be getting your calls transferred to one of the fraud prevention experts.
Thanks for staying online. Your call has been transferred to the fraud prevention team. And my name is James. How are you doing today, miss?
I need someone who could help me with a money laundering case.
I believe that your bank is suspicious about those two accounts which is being used for money laundering. Okay?
You think so?
Before your bank... That's right. Now, before
that does
your Bank
seem
of America...
pretty sus.
Right. Now, let me tell you, miss, before your Bank of America blocks everything, let me create a safe account for you first. Then you need to call your bank so that you can wire the money to that particular new account that I will give you, okay? That will be under your name. And miss, do you, by any chance, do you have your driver's license on your computer?
My identity has been stolen, and the best way to save it is to give you my identity.
To give us the driver's license so that we can open a new account under your name, and then you will transfer the money from Bank of America onto the new account that we are creating today for you.
Oh, you're going to go, you don't have to go through the trouble of making an account in my name for me. That's too nice.
Because, miss...
I can do if I just need to make a new account, I can call them up on the phone.
No. Don't call the bank.
Let's get them on the phone.
Don't call your
right
bank.
now.
They will...
And
I'm sorry?
Let's get down to business and defeat the funds that have been misappropriated because my identity has been stolen. Siri, call Bank of America.
No. Don't call the Bank of America. Don't call them. It is not required right now. I want you to read this on your miss. Listen to me. I want you to read this on the computer.
Can I give you the phone number, or do you want me to? Maybe I can do it without. No, I don't have Siri.
Give me the phone number. No. Look on your computer screen.
It says check with Bank of America if they on our wires.
I said.
Yeah, we'll give them a call right now and check.
No. Don't call them.
Hold on, let me put you on hold for a second.
No. Miss, no.
The scammers don't want me to call my bank or talk to anybody because in reality, my identity isn't stolen and they're actively stealing it right now. They want to set up a Coinbase account and have me put a bunch of money into cryptocurrency that since they would have the username and password, they would be able to take all the money and get away with it. Rather than let that happen, I pretended to get my husband involved so we could make things crazy.
Well, sir, your identities are being used for illegal activities and money laundering. And are you aware of it? I believe no.
Didn't ask.
And that's what we are working on from the last 1 year.
No,
from the last 1 hour.
They're telling us about it.
My technician found two different accounts. One is Chase and the other one is Wells Fargo, which is being used as money laundering. if your own bank gets to know about those two accounts which is being used to launder the money, they will first of all block your account, which is on your name. Okay. And then they will start with the investigation.
So what if we just tell them?
Sir, we are talking about we are here talking about this is a serious issue.
Bank and we say, hey, our identities got stolen.
That actually seems like a pretty good idea.
Yeah, I guess we could call Bank of America and say, hi.
As I said, if you yourselves go to the government and say that your identity has been stolen, they will first of all block the account. That's what I'm saying.
Sir, I'm trying to save that hassle for you. I has the capacity to understand what's going on right now. So you're saying I'm going to take all my money and I'm going to put it where?
All I'm saying is don't take out.
The heck is a digital wallet?
It's a digital wallet that will be on your name.
I don't know.
Sounds like something the devil cooked up.
At first, the requirement is to save the money. Okay, that's the requirement. Once the money is transferred into this new account, which I'm creating on your name,
so you're telling me that at any second, Bank of America might look at my account and notice is being used for illegal activity, and they'll shut it down. And instead of calling them,
that's right,
or the police, I should.
Well, sir, as of
create
now, what I'm saying
Coinbase
is,
account.
Right now.
Doesn't it seem like a pretty important thing to do? The only thing I'm worried about is prison. Because I've been there once, and I'm not doing that again.
Well, I understand that, sir. Well, in that case, what I can recommend you, if you really don't want to go ahead and, take a risk at it, or don't want to go ahead and create a digital account for yourself, well, in that case, I would need to go ahead and clean up the computer and get you a security done on it.
Cool. Let's call up the bank. Hold on, I'll call up the bank right now, so we can talk to them.
Yeah, absolutely, sir. If you want, I can go ahead and explain them.
For quality purposes, your call may be recorded or monitored.
Okay, go ahead and explain the situation then.
Take it away, James.
Okay. Well, hi, Mom. Well, my name is Brandon, and yes. Well, what exactly happened today is just because Mr. Richard has been using his computer along with his wife, Susan. Okay. He also had some foreign connections connected to his computer, and that could be a scam or it could be anything as well.
Oh my God.
So we are right here to help him out, and that's what he needs to verify with you guys.
Would you like me to transfer you over to the fraud department?
Yeah, sure, you can.
Yeah, I don't know. Would the fraud team be better?
Well, they specialize in scams and fraud and stuff like that. So if you're afraid that you might be being scammed right now, or that you might be caught up in wired fraud or something, they would be able to help you with that.
Okay, great. So, yeah, why don't you guys go ahead and tell me the situation you got going on today?
Okay, Josh,
James
what exactly happened?
Will do a much better job of explaining it than I.
All right, Josh. Well, what exactly happened? As being a computer technician, what exactly is happening with their computer is that we have actually rectified some foreign intruders, spywares, and malwares on their computer.
I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Now, James, normally we would notice in situations like this lots of strange transactions. One thing that we can do, if you would like, and this is not a requirement, but if we do offer it, if it's something that you would choose to have done, Richard, is we could, if you want, we could block the account temporarily.
Well, now James was saying that it was a 90-day thing.
Okay, well, that was exactly the same thing I was trying to explain him. That if the bank found, or if you guys found anything suspicious, or if there is a temporary or a permanent block on your account, that might go up to 90 days.
I mean, is there
that's
anything
what
else
my
I can help you
recommendation
guys
was.
with
I mean,
today?
his grandson is
what about
just 12.
wiring the money to save the money?
I mean, you can wire the money. It's just, from what I see, there's no logical reason to be concerned about that right now. But you are within your rights to wire the money.
But our first priority is to go ahead and get the root cause
resolved.
That's
why I would recommend someone that you know and trust cleaning the computer.
Exactly.
First, like maybe this gentleman, James.
I don't know this guy.
So you don't know him?
No.
Then why would you allow him on the call right now?
Oh, he seems like a good guy. He's been helping me out.
Mr. Andrews, I would potentially recommend that you get to know this man James a little bit before you go trusting his advice.
Right.
But that's none of my business. Just some friendly advice.
James, you got an account we can rifle this money to really quick?
Well, we can go and definitely do that, sir. Josh,
what I'd like to do is send every last penny to an account that James sets up that's safe.
Huh.
Okay. Let me explain to you, Josh.
And is that
it's
something
not how it works,
that James had suggested?
I think so.
I'm asking you to... No. As of for now, no, because I don't want him to go and transfer any funds right now unless the computer
But I want to save all my money.
The bank has their own fraud prevention team. The bank has their own departments.
I if I was you, what I would do is I would put your account on hold for a couple days. Hang up on these guys and talk to maybe some of your family members.
He's been pretty helpful.
Okay, let me do one thing. Let me just go ahead and start taking care of his computer
James,
where exactly
did you say that you work?
And we'll definitely get back to you.
Microsoft.
Well, your call was landed to Microsoft.
So you work for Microsoft?
That's correct.
Yeah, I had my wife had a message on the computer about a Trojan.
Okay. And let me guess, the next thing you did is you allowed them to connect to your computer and run some scans?
No scams. No scams here.
I misspoke. Scans on your computer.
I wasn't there. It was my wife.
What was it that
it was Mrs. Andrews.
What was it that you did on the computer, James?
Well, I've actually run the security scan on the computer, and that's already with them.
What kind of scan?
And that's on the computer. Well, the security scan on the computer, that's from McAfee, and that says that's been expired.
Hold on,
and apart from that, the Windows Defender on the computer is no longer active. That's been stopped working.
Where are you?
Leave the guy alone.
I mean, I'm right here to help him.
Please?
I'm sorry?
Can you just leave him alone?
Okay, I'm here.
You want to explain what happened?
Yes, I had a computer problem, and then they fixed it.
The scammers hung up because they were afraid that the bank manager would expose their lies and the entire scam. So I decided to call back a few minutes later with a bit of a twist.
Yeah, what's going on?
Right, great. So I'm still working on the updates, and in the meanwhile, if you want to go ahead and grab a glass of water for yourself or a cup of coffee, sir, please take your time.
I don't know if I need any more help with the updates. I kind of took care of it myself. So
you don't have to shut the computer down. You don't have to restart it.
No, I real quick did a wire transfer to my wife's account. So I think
did he use it from your cell phone, or did he did it from?
I think we're good. We're good. Yeah, I went ahead and just I moved the money from that account. That way, the hackers and the money launderers couldn't get to it.
That does not make sense to me, sir.
I guess just a thank you's in order. Thank you for helping us save our account.
Thank you for your time and patience. Can you hear me?
Yeah, who's this?
Yeah, you're speaking with Michael. I'm one of the billing manager and the supervisor on the floor. How are you doing today, sir?
Hey,
All
Mike,
good?
just a big thanks, a big shout out to you guys, for coming in clutch.
I completely understand.
And saving us
your concern,
the
sir.
problem here. What I did is I sent the full, basically $420,000 to to Susan's son, my stepson, where he'll safeguard it for us until we can get the hackers dealt with.
Yeah, I completely understand, sir. Now listen to me one thing. I'm the billing manager on the floor.
To you. So thank you for saving us.
Sir, listen to me, please. Listen to me, please. I just need to talk to you for a few minutes. Sir. Okay? Something important. We helped you in getting your money safe. Okay? So for the future security, like in future, if you're getting any kind of troubles, if there are any kind of hijackers getting in, or you're getting into any kind of trouble, I need to get you some proper security.
He's got to make a little bit of money for wasting 2.5 hours. I feel like he's going to try to sell me
like a network security,
like a $500 lifetime
what I'm talking
plan.
about. So listen to me. We have to fix the computer. It's going to take near about 40 to 50 minutes more. Okay?
No thanks.
And in this, what? I'm sorry.
No, I'm good, man. You've already done enough. You saved me, man. You saved me from losing $420,000. I almost lost $420,000. Do you have any idea how much money that is? I almost lost all of that to some criminals. But instead,
sir, we have to install the security.
You saved me.
Now listen to me. I'm not talking about the money. Now listen to me. What I'm.
Because I was this close.
Listen to me, sir.
I was so close to wiring it all to some hackers or something, but instead...
I completely understand, sir.
James,
now we have to install the security.
Help me save it. If it wasn't for you,
sir,
I never would have been able to financially recover from this. It's such a bro move, man.
Richard, listen to me, please. Hello.
Thank God for you and your team, man.
Okay, stop crying, sir. I completely understand now. Richard,
I'm not
listen
crying.
to me.
These are tears of joy, man.
I believe you have faith on James.
No.
You have faith on
not even
Brandon.
a little bit.
So you transferred all the money into your wife's account or your...
My wife's son, my stepson. I texted him and said, hey, I need to safeguard some funds in your checking account. I'm about to send 420 large. And he said, blaze it. And I said, I'm blazing it right over there. I don't know what blaze it means, but I guess that's what the kids say these days.
So you do still trust on him? Like he would not be going to run away? Taking $420,000?
I mean, what's the worst he's going to do?
Although he's your stepson.
He's my stepson. He's going to get everything I own when I die anyway. I mean,
that's a great father, giving everything to the stepson, right?
What about you? Are you a good father?
So you... Yes, of course. I do have a kid, 6 years old.
Does he want to be just like his daddy when he grows up?
He believes so, but I don't want him to be.
Why not?
I want him to be something which I was not, or I can be.
When he grows up, what do you want him to be? When he grows up, like what kind of job?
I want him to be a hero.
Are you a hero?
Of course, for my son, I am.
So, do you tell your son that you work for Microsoft?
He knows it.
So you lie to your son?
Not of course. You're speaking to a Microsoft technician, sir. So the thing is, you're still into a doubt.
I don't doubt you at all.
Sir, if I would be a scammer or something like that, first of all,
doubt in my mind.
See, listen, if I would be a scammer, it won't have taken too long for me to get your money wiped out. Let me explain you something. Whenever my IP address gets compromised, okay?
It's a brand new sentence.
Please,
whenever my IP gets compromised, I take pills for that. There is a risk on your ID. So you're aware, you were listening to the call the whole time. You sign off on.
Yes.
You agree with their assessment that my identity was compromised and that there's hackers and that the safest thing to do would have been to move my money to a crypto wallet. Correct?
Yeah. It's your wish that you transferred your all money to your son, so they are not. They are not making any argument on that.
Okay, so I just need a quick
but
yes
neither your
or
wife
no.
has it,
All right.
neither
Objection,
your 5
Your
second son
Honor.
has it.
Hearsay. It's a yes or no question, Amber, or sorry, whatever your name is. How often did you recommend that someone wire transfer their money to an account that you create?
It depends, sir. It depends upon the criticality of the problems. See, the cryptocurrency wallet is something nowadays in the US, everybody do the trading.
10 times?
Again, you don't let me speak.
Well, it's just a very simple question, and you keep blabbering away.
At least allow me to complete my sentence.
How many transfers have gone through correctly?
My people told you, listen to me now. My people told me that your bank is about 750 miles away.
Okay, so you're saying that if my bank was 10 minutes away, they might have suggested that I do a wire transfer.
They might have told you to go to your bank immediately.
Bro, don't cry.
They might have told you to go to your bank and withdraw all the cash. Your bank was too far, so they have given you the immediate thing. Because when we call a bank, they immediately block our account, and it takes 2-3 days for you also to go to bank and withdraw the money.
Speculation, lack of foundation. Do you believe that my money is safe in my son's account?
If you believe so, I don't trust my son. I cannot give $20,000 into my son's account because he's just 6. He can buy chocolates for $420,000.
That's a lot of damage.
I don't know what my kids do. It can be possible. You are old people. You hand over him $420,000. I don't know the character of your son.
Now that I've sent and safeguarded all the $420,000 to my son, what do you believe that I need to do?
In your belief,
next?
In your belief, but my people tried to put your money into your hands only.
Is it true that ScreenWise or ConnectWise control allows you to hide the screen and block control?
We never do that.
But is it possible that it's possible though that they could have used it to hide the screen, correct?
I have never heard about it. All the calls and sessions are recorded for the...
That they
Sir,
could
is it possible that you would allow me to speak for a minute?
I want to be a lawyer so bad.
All these calls are recorded for the... All the calls are recorded for the quality analysis purpose, and we are not allowed to speak anything on the call or do anything suspicious with your remote controls.
So are you prepared to fire Brandon and James?
For what reason, sir?
For lying, for conspiracy
for
to
what?
commit wire fraud.
Let me listen to the calls. If I find any fault on them, I will surely work on.
Come on! You know exactly what's going on here. And you're just mad that they wasted so much time and didn't get any money. So you came in because you wanted to charge me a couple bucks for some fake security. Isn't that right?
No.
So what is it then?
I would have told you something now. If I would have told you something, I would have given you a proper invoice, legal documentation. If you would have called me every day, I would have talked to you.
Brandon, right? Not James. They would have just stolen all of my money. They would have had me wire my money
given me the share
somewhere else. Isn't that right?
If they would have done that, they would have also given me my share for keeping quiet.
Because you're a criminal and a thief and a terrible example for what you want your son to be,
so I'm just trying to see. I am just trying to say what you want to listen.
Am I wrong?
Because you have made your mind.
Am I wrong?
You have made your mind, so you are not allowing anyone to understand yourself.
You're saying that I'm wrong.
You have made your mind. Yes, you're wrong.
My identity hasn't been stolen.
Has already made his mind.
My identity hasn't been stolen. My wife doesn't exist. I literally am my wife. My wife and I don't even exist. You lied about the whole thing. And
you and your wife
lied.
Doesn't even exist.
No, I'm Josh, the bank manager. You know you lied. Don't hide it. Now he hung up. That's why I haven't been revealing as much these days, because like they just what? Like, oh shoot, I'm caught. And they just hang up the phone. I'm a sucker for like mythology and the whole like hero archetype I've had conversations before with scammers where like, no doubt that guy wants his son to live. I think he could have been being somewhat truthful when he said that. What else do you want your kids to, you of course you want your kids to be a hero. You want them to grow up and do great things. And he knows that he's not setting a good example. And I would have loved to talk to him about it, but I wasn't anticipating that he would, but you never know. So I kind of went for it. I hope you had a chance to laugh and learn a couple things while you watched. And since the ending was a little different, I want to take the opportunity to say that you matter and that the actions that you take can change the future. Maybe you'll be the hero in someone's story. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.